Court calls the case People versus McKell. Is it Urquiza?
I believe it's Urquiza.
Before this hearing even gets underway, you need to understand what's really on the line here. This is a young defendant, barely 20 years old, already in serious trouble, standing before a judge who values one thing above all else: honesty. What starts as a routine waiver of a preliminary exam quickly turns into a brutal courtroom lesson about lying, accountability, and consequences. Missed drug tests, shifting stories, and a defendant who thought he could outsmart the system until the judge shut that down immediately. The real question is, was this fear or pure arrogance? And how much patience does a court really have when someone keeps dodging the truth? Let's break it down.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on counts 1 and 2 with 3 following.
Thank you, and we've now received the information, waive formal reading and stand mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter not guilty plea as to all charges. Pretrial will be set for January 13th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Simpson. As to bond.
And with regard to bond, I think the past couple weeks in jail have taught Mr. Urquiza a very significant lesson, both about the seriousness of this case and about the importance of following this court's orders regarding bond. He is 20 years old. He is a college at the University of Michigan. He has a supportive family. I believe both his parents are present in the courtroom today. He's told me he is actually doing very well in school. It's a 3.5 GPA, and he's currently scheduled to go back to school on the 7th. He's also told me that he was accepted recently to it.
Why did he lie to me when he came before me?
Mr. Urquiza, would you perhaps like to address the court on that?
Like regarding to the Adderall?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did. Well, a family member did take it, and I made the a careless decision of taking it. I knew it was going to bring me consequences. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the consequences before doing it, and which now, I know.
Once you got caught, so I guess what I don't get is, once you got caught, why'd you lie to me? I mean, I look stupid, but I'm really not.
No, I'm not trying to say that, Judge, but after just.
Okay, why'd you lie? Oh, that's a hard question.
Just say you took it. You were scared.
The reason why I lied was I was scared. I just didn't know if the consequences I'd be following it.
Really?
And that was.
So how'd that work out?
It didn't work out really good.
It really didn't.
My fault. So but after spending almost 2 weeks, in jail, I learned that freedom is like a privilege that many others take for granted. And, after learning that and given, a chance, I won't take that for granted.
You came up here, it's really funny, because you came up here really smug and everything, just doing what you were doing. And I asked you a simple question. You just lied to me, tried to smile at me like whatever it was. And you didn't seem to get it. I don't play that.
I understand.
No, I don't know if you do. Ms. Linda?
Your Honor, at this point, I would object. I think maybe a release to inpatient might be appropriate at some point, based on the mistest, the THC, the Adderall, and then he was intoxicated as a part of the underlying charges. So I think there's some issues that need to be figured out before he's just released back in the community.
Your Honor, I have no objection to him being released basically on home confinement with an instruction to immediately get a substance use assessment. But as of now, I don't think there's any reason to believe that he's in need of inpatient treatment.
Okay, let's look at this. How am I going to keep him away from the drugs?
Your Honor, I think the past 2 weeks have taught him that he cannot even think about touching substances. I think that's very clear to him now.
So he should have learned a number of lessons. Don't touch that. Don't lie to me.
I think this is probably the biggest learning experience of Mr. Urquiza's life, Your Honor.
Really?
Would you agree with that,
That's
Mr.
a lot of money to pay for the U of M. This becomes your biggest learning experience. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Judge.
Oh, he's trying to roll some Chicago stuff on me. That didn't work, did it?
I'm sorry?
That didn't work, what you were trying to do. Why didn't you just come in and tell the truth?
Well, I was scared. Well, I've never been in this type of situation before in my life. I've never been in trouble. I've never been in this state.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? Did you think lying was going to get you anywhere?
No.
I mean, that's the other part. Did you think it was really going to get you anywhere?
No.
Why did I have all these missed tests? Because that's the other thing.
Your Honor,
Remember this one test, like positive THC.
Right. I'm sorry. meant to phrase it differently. You don't have a medical marijuana card.
I don't. But after my release, I don't know why I showed up positive and negative.
You don't know why?
No, I didn't. After my release from Washington, I didn't take any edibles or I didn't consume any THC. I obviously knew and learned not to.
So how did it get into your system? You're an amoeba. It just absorbed into your system? Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me the truth?
Your Honor, Mr. Kiza has indicated to me pretty much since this violation of THC came to light that he does not believe he's used THC since.
So this THC, how did it get into his system?
That I don't know, Your Honor, but
Really? You don't know? You were there with him?
I was not, Your Honor.
Okay. So he knows.
I
don't know. No, you know what, young man? Here's what we're going to do. And I hate holding everybody up, particularly the jail. They've been great today getting these people out. I've got some others that are in custody that have to come out. I'm going to send you back. I'm going to do you the favor of recalling your case at some point when you have a chance to speak with your attorney and decide you're going to tell me the truth. I'm not stupid. Don't say anything because otherwise my decision is going to be you're going to sit. Take it back. Is he ready?
Yes, Your Honor, I did speak to him.
Think so?
I spoke
All
to
right,
him.
let's see what happens.
Mr. Kiza, could you please tell the court your name?
Miguel Urquiza.
And Your Honor, Mr. Kiza would like to address the court.
Go ahead.
So before the 15th, before I got tested, I was invited to a house party or a social gathering with my friends, and that's where I was offered THC, edibles, more like pastries, and I agreed on taking a chocolate cake, THC, and yeah.
So why did it take all this for you just to say all that?
You're right, and that's my apologies.
Your Honor, I think it really comes down to fear and naivety.
Of what?
Naivety.
No, I get that, but I don't know how naive you have to be to come before a judge and just start lying. I don't even get that.
Quite naive, Your Honor.
He said, who's here with him?
His parents are both here, Your Honor.
Those are his parents.
Yes, Your Honor, I did speak to them in the hallway and I did see them out in the gallery.
Proud moment, I'm sure. Hello, I see. You guys came from Chicago? You kind of heard what he did. I won't ask Dad. Mom, you want him back? You want him back? You do? Okay, because I don't know what Dad to say. You want him back too? Oh, interesting. So, young man, I know they didn't teach you to act this way, right? They did not teach you to go around lying about everything, did they? Let me just ask you one more question. Prior to you getting locked up, did your parents know you were in trouble?
My father did. My father. He's the one that he attended here before I got locked up.
I'll reinstate the previous about $10,000. Personal recognizance. I'm going to let him go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Young man, life gets a whole lot easier. It stays a whole lot easier. Just tell the truth. Pay the consequences for what you did and just deal with it. And you don't have to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a good holiday.
You do the same.
This hearing ultimately comes down to a simple but powerful lesson. Courts can forgive mistakes, but they don't tolerate dishonesty. The judge made it clear that the real issue wasn't just THC use. It was the repeated lies, the excuses, and the delay in finally telling the truth. Despite clear frustration, the court still chose accountability over punishment by reinstating bond and allowing release. emphasizing that life gets easier when you're honest and accept consequences early. This case shows how quickly credibility can be lost and how hard it is to earn back once a judge feels disrespected. Speech Balloon, what do you think? Did the judge show leniency, or was this a final warning before things get much worse? Backhand index pointing right if you found this case as shocking as we did. Hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.